Hello family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kyle and this is Stitching and Sound. This is a channel where we talk about cross stitch. Alright, now if you're new to my channel and you're not a cross stitcher, be aware that I'm talking about nothing else except my life and music and stuff. This intro didn't go as funny as I thought it was going to. But I do swear a lot, okay? And, well, I don't want to say a lot. I've toned it down a bit, and I haven't been doing that, like, on purpose. I feel like because I watch so much Snug Harbor Crafts, and just all my hacking going on, and all that, it's changed me a little bit, so... Not swearing as much, but just be aware if you don't like swearing, you're in the wrong place, because, I have what some may call a potty mouth. Alright? I just ate food, so I'm a little gassy. I had Pizza Hut today. Now, here's the funny thing. When I order Pizza Hut, I don't get the pizza anymore. I get the pasta. Yeah, what? Pizza Hut, pasta? What are you doing? When Pizza Hut first came out with, like, their pasta sides, like, however many years ago, that stuff was gross. Like, I tried it when that first came out, and I'm like, no, this isn't happening. Then I don't know what it was, like a year or two ago, 3 years ago, yeah, 3 years ago, when I moved in my apartment, I just, I didn't want to spend a whole lot on pizza. I mean, pizza's not that expensive, because it's, pizza. But, like, I'm like, you know what? I'm trying the pasta. And I don't know if they changed something in the last decade or whatever, but their pasta's really good. I get the Tuscany Alfredo. Is that, right? And then the other one's the meatball marinara or something. I don't know. But I get the Alfredo one. Excuse me. And that's really good. So yeah, today I'm going to try my best to make a shorter video, not just because I don't have as much time today, which is also true. I'm filming this a whole lot later than I wanted to. I had to go into work for a little bit to do some baking stuff. Luckily, I didn't have to interact with anybody because I can't, the amount of evens that I can't with that place anymore. And I just ended up getting home a lot later than I wanted to. So... we're recording this a little bit later in the day, but also because I don't know what's been up with the iPhone storage checking thing, but like when you go in to check your storage, it just takes forever to load all your apps and stuff. And like, so it says I've got plenty of room, but we'll see if I get stopped. Okay, let's get right into it. I didn't take notes today because that's how you know I'm crunching right now. Not like physically crunching, because then I would have abs, and not this, what some would call a beer belly. Even though I don't drink beer, I drink the hard liquor. Although I did have a beer with lunch, but it was a Pabst Blue Ribbon, and that's when you know you're desperate, is when you start drinking Pabst, and it's just, all of my senses were gone. I didn't want to drink a soda, I'm not... It was gross. I'm going to be honest. If you like drinking urine, if you like drinking straight up urine, grab a Pabst. That's all my cousins like to drink is Pabst, and I never understood it. Maybe because it's cheap. Maybe that's like when you live in the Midwest, you get Busch Light a lot because it's cheap. Same for Pabst, except it's cheaper and it's grosser. I would never buy Pabst. Ever. I've never bought Pabst. I just really needed a beer, and it was the only beer I could maybe get away with taking one and them not noticing. That was a rant. I'm sorry. So, I'm kind of going by, like, the seat of my pants on this one, but this episode's got some excitement. I'm gonna be honest. We got some excitement in this episode. Life update, real quick. My sister got married. She is now... well, now she's married. Wedding went... I didn't expect it to be terrible by any means. But it went great. Her wedding was, the wedding itself was just for the family, the immediate family, which thank God, because I can't stand people. The reception was open up to people she had invited, and there, it doubled. It was a smaller reception, which was great. But I also got really drunk. But I'm glad I'm not a crier. I saw her come down the aisle. I started crying a little bit. I'm sorry. But I was really happy for her. She was happy. There was a little podium up at the front that had my grandma's picture on it and a candle next to her. And my mom went to go light the candle to symbolize that my grandma was there with us. It was, it was a little heartfelt. Anyway, so yes, I'm really proud for my sister. Congratulations, Corey. If you ever see this, I hope you don't. But if for some reason you do, there you go. All right. What have I been listening to? I've been listening to a lot, so I'm sorry I don't have specific suggestions today. I didn't really put a whole lot because the past 2 weeks it's been sort of a jumbled of whatever. Right? It sounds good, which I kind of like that. When you just get in, you're not in the mood for specific music. You just sort of put your playlist on random. Does anybody have Spotify? Because I've been thinking about making a Spotify playlist and putting all of the songs and bands that I've talked about in my videos in that playlist and then just sort of sharing it. Does that sound like a good idea for anybody who has Spotify? Would that tickle your fancy? Would you want to follow that? Spotify is free. Excuse me. If you don't have it, it's free. Although if you get the free version, you do have limited streaming time. I think it's like 10 hours a week. It might be less than that, or more than that. I don't remember, because I've got Premium, which I get Hulu with. Spotify Premium, you now get a Hulu account with, so there you go. If you got Hulu, but you don't have Spotify Premium, get Spotify Premium for $10, and you'll also get Hulu for free. So there you go. And I think you can merge. Like, if you have Hulu but don't have a Spotify, you can... Anyway... Me rambling, which I don't need to do today. Okay. If that sounds like a good idea, let me know. Okay. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, I put out a post a couple of days ago asking for people to ask me questions about anything, and I said I would answer them in this video or Stitch with me. I'm not going to answer them in this video because, like I said, hashtag time crunch. But if y'all want to leave a question down below... about anything. I don't care what it is. As long as it's within reason. Don't make it weird, okay? Don't ask me what my fetishes are. I'm not going to tell you. It's long hair. So, questions within reason, you can either leave them down below, or if you know how to access the community posts, which I'm not really sure how to access from the homepage. You usually just have to, be scrolling through YouTube and then see them. You can also leave a question there. I'll leave that up. I might just post another one. Post them in the video, the old post, or the new post I might be creating after this. Okay, one last thing. Since this might be a shorter video, I am going to be going, for the first time ever, tomorrow, to the Stitchery Nook in Osage. I have been waiting to go to this LNS for the hottest of minutes, and I'm so excited I finally get to go. And I'm going to take a couple of videos there. So, my idea is to tack those videos at the end of the video, this one. But if it's not at the end of the video, 3 things have happened. 1, it was too long to put at the end of the video, and so I'm going to make it a separate video. 2, I forgot to put it at the end of the video. 3, unfortunately I didn't go. So, if there's a video at the end of me and an LNS, you know I went. If there's a new video, because this is going to be going up on Friday. I'm recording this on Thursday. I'm a little spacey right now. I'm sorry. So, look for that, and if it doesn't happen, if I just didn't end up going, I'll put something in the description saying I didn't go. So, or if it's going to be its own video. We'll see. I'm very excited about that. Okay, stitching stuff. Let's start with let's start with haul. Let's do the exciting stuff at the end. I know some of you, based on the title I'm probably going to put this as, are looking for the finish. It's going to be at the end. And then the new start is also at the end. Let's do the haul. The haul is next. It's now. It's not as much. Okay. So first up, we've got from Bob Floss herself sending Sassy Pants me the giveaway that I had won for the Because Monday. And you know what it was? Where's the picture? There. Oh, no, that's still the card. We're talking Butternut Road Christmas Visit. Doesn't that look fun? Oh, she's got a bag full of goodies. Now, see, I didn't notice that there was a door, like, sort of backstitched in there. That's exciting. Didn't come packaged. I didn't really know that, but that's okay. I yelled at Bob Floss already. She's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't know when I'm going to get to that, but it was Butternut Road, so I definitely needed to try to win that, and I did. So I got very excited. Thank you, Bob Floss. For those who don't know who Bob Floss is, that is Caroline at Off the Grid Needle Arts. And if you want to know why I call her Bob Floss, watch my last video, which a lot of people did, which I'm happy about. Okay, next up. See, this is going to be quick. I didn't know that I got told that this went out of print, so I had to get it. It's not a main Mirabilia, but it is under the Mirabilia name. It is the Little Stitches. This is on Grandmother's Quilt, Little Stitch number 4, and, you know, there you go. This is cute, and it kind of looks like there's a lot going on, but really, there's, you know, when you look at the pattern itself, it's not that bad. So, I mean, there's a whole lot of things you need to get for it, but so I had to get that. And what I didn't realize until like a month ago or so, this is how you know it's like an original release of these, is because they came in these and not the envelopes that all the mirrors come in now, which later printings of the Little Stitches do come in. So I'm glad I have one of those. The only thing about, okay, so here's a trick to keep I'll show you. But there's a trick with the regular mirrors in order to keep the sticker sealed on the back. You can't do it with these ones. So heading on to, speaking of Mirabilias, we've got, okay. I get very excited on Mira Eve. I mean, it's technically every month. The 14th is Mira Eve, and then they put out new designs the next day on the 15th. I only consider Mira Eve to be Mira Eve when a new Mira is coming out, because that's every other month when it's a Mira, and then the other months are the two Nora Corbetts that'll come out. I only consider Mira Eve when there's an actual Mirabilia being released. And then, okay, so this one was the newest Mirabilia to be released. Mirabilia design 163. We're looking at Winter Love. When I saw that, I was laying in bed. See, now I just lay in bed anxiously until midnight when the design is released. And there was not a dry sheet in the house when I saw this. I immediately had to take all my sheets off my bed and go wash them. I had to change pants and everything. I mean, we're talking... Can you even? And now with all the new mirrors, because there are specific, you know, people that I get specific things from. When it's Mirabilias, I always get it. I always get my mirrors from Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics. And, you know, I was tempted not to, but I did. I did anyway. I got the embellishments for it. Look at, just look at it. Look at all of the fun stuff happening. Aren't those fun colors? Aren't they yummy? Oh my, I would eat them for breakfast. They're so yummy. Okay. I tried not to make that weird. And then, on top of that, hold the phone, we also got the thread packs. Leslie will offer all of it. Came with 3 spools of Krynic. We're looking at Krynic number 9294. Fine braid. Aren't they fun colors? You can't even, I mean, it's only one color because they're all 3 the same. I think I must have my brightness down. Hold on. Let me just, if I can. Well, did you pause? Hello? Okay, you're still there. Hi. Okay. I just adjusted it to make it look better for me. Okay, anywho. Alright. And then, here are the Karen water lilies that came with, I mean, these ones, I am on the floor right now. Holy Christ. Okay, look at it. I've got a lot of energy today because I'm very excited about it. Look at how yummy that is. Oh my god, what do we got here? We've got ice. Look at ice. Oh, okay. And then we've got, what do we got here? We've got black forest. You know a color is good when it's a dark color and, you know, large places of shrubbery. All right, there's that one. And then pine forest. Now, you know you got a good color when you've got, you know, a type of tree and a place where you would find those trees just named as one. Oh my god, I can't even. And then iris. Yes, I am always a fan of anything named iris, mainly because it's my favorite part of the eyeball. And I mean, I am just beyond titillated to stitch with that. Oh my god. Winter Love, y'all. Please pick it up. Support your brick and mortar stores and also your friends' shops online. Okay. Now, my last bit of haul, which I didn't buy this. Oh my god. And it wasn't a gift. I mean, it kind of was. But anywho. So, y'all know the story. Or if you don't, I've told him to stitch with me. Maybe. I don't remember. I'm getting very winded right now. I started, and I think I'm answering, sort of, one of the questions I was asked on that post. My mom cross-stitched when I was a kid. And she stopped at when I was like 7. Because she was a stay-at-home mom. And then she actually got a job and all that stuff. Anyway, about 4 or 5 years ago, or 3 years ago, I don't remember time anymore, she was spring cleaning her closet, and she threw away all of her cross-stitching stuff. All of it. Including, remember that video where I showed you the gift that I'd stitched her for Christmas? She was working on that same piece prior to her getting that job, and that was one of the partials that she had just thrown away. So then I tracked down that design and stitched it for her. So, coming full circle now, I go home for my sister's wedding, and my mom's like, hey, I have a gift for you. And I'm like, whoa, what is it? And I'm not, because, you know, I thought she had everything thrown away. She's like, look what I found in the closet. It is a shit ton of DMC floss. It smells like cigarette smoke, because my mom was a heavy chain smoker when I was a kid. She doesn't smoke that much anymore, but Jesus. And they're all color-coded, which kind of bothers me. Because they're all numbered, which is great. The reason I would have them in numerical order rather than color order, because it's like, okay, I know I need to go right over here. There's that section of numbers. Okay, I need to go that many over to find that one. Boom. When it's in color order, you're like, okay, I know it's a green color. But then if you got like that many greens and you're searching, it's like, oh, nope, it's not that one, it's not that one. You gotta constantly check the number to make sure it's what you need, you know? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Because when it's just a numerical order, you can say, oh, okay, I'm at, 580. I don't even know if that's a color. but I need 610. Is that a color? I don't know all the DMC numbers. So then you just know you need to go a few up to find it or whatever. Whereas if it's... I'm going to stop explaining. But anyway, I about pooped when she... Because, you know, I honestly thought she had everything thrown out. And I don't know if this was just... This was tucked away somewhere and she didn't see it. And then when she was going through her closet to find something, she found it. Oh my god, it just smells like cigarette smoke and I kind of want to puke. But yes, I was very excited. So these will be good for like a smaller or even medium-sized project. I mean, I obviously can't really use that for... Because a lot of them are... They're all mostly partials. I think they all are partials. None of them look like full skeins that are abominated. So yeah, I just know that whatever project I'm going to use them for, I'm going to have to wash... I'm going to have to wash the carcinogens out of them mothers, you know what I mean? That's my haul. That went a lot quicker than last week. No, not last week. 2 weeks ago, right? Okay. Alright. Moving on to the fun part. Y'all, we've got to finish in the house. Wait! I'm not done with my haul! Abby, we're, hold on. Hold on. What did I do with them? Abby, TopKnot Stitcher. I didn't forget you. What did I do with them? Alright, I'm nervous now. Do you guys like the mess that's behind me? The way I sit here sometimes? Oh my god, TopKnot Stitcher. Oh my god. Where did I put him? Oh no. I got needle binders from her, and I need to show them, because they're just snaptastic. I don't know where they went. Oh no. Oh my god. Abby, don't be mad at me. I don't have them. Oh my heck. What did I do with them? Y'all, I'm nervous. I don't know what I just did with her needle binders. Sorry, I need to move. Okay. Oh my god. They're not under my ass. No, Abby, I know I set them somewhere because I was specifically going to talk about them. What the... Oh, Jesus, tap dancing Christ. What did I do with them? I don't know where I put them. Abby, send me more. What, Abby, don't hate me. Oh, this part's taking too long. I didn't mean for it to take this long. Okay. Oh no. Okay, well, if you saw my Instagram story a couple of days ago, you would have seen that I got 2 needle binders from TopKnot Stitcher. 3 needle binders. Well, I technically bought 2, but it came with 3. Are they back here? Did they fall? Oh no. What did I do with them? Are they under here? Well, I'm sad to say I need to move on. Because I don't know where they went. I'll find them for next time. Okay? Alright. I've got to finish! Isn't this fun? Now, y'all know, I've been working on the Mirabilia. We're talking about Mirabilia design number 2, Faerie Moon. Y'all. Oh my heck. Can you even? I'm so dead right now. This, I mean, let's, got a hair in my mouth. Let's just, oh my god, I found them. Hold on. Let's take a look at Faerie Moon quick. all of the beads that are happening right now. All of the called for colors, all of the called for beads. The only thing I changed was the color of Krynic that she used for her wand, because one, I didn't have the color that it was called for, and I wasn't going to buy a thing of Krynic for just that. And two, the called for was a gold color Krynic, and gold would not fit in this piece anywhere, so I used the silver. Let's take a look at this moon, shall we? We're talking solid beads. We're talking 1/1 skin. We're talking bosom beads. And you know what? We're talking about a hidden foot that nobody knew was there unless you've stitched this before. Can you even? And then I just enjoyed every single stitch. Not necessarily every single bead, especially the moon. This was stitched on 32 count Midsummer Night Linen from Under the Sea Fabrics. And because it's a hand-dyed, it's more like a 34 count. So squeezing some beads in there was pain in the ass, especially when it came to the moon. I had to not only take out, rechart the beads, but there are a couple of rows of beads that are completely missing because there was no room for them. So next time I decided to do a Mira on a hand-dyed, not including Athena, because I'm kind of too far into that one. I need to buy a 28 count to make up for the shrinkage. So yes, I started her on October 19th, 15th, I don't remember what it was. And I finished her on May 4th, 5th, I don't remember anymore. Now, obviously I took some time away to stitch other things, so I wasn't constantly stitching on her. I really wish I would have done that, like, actually looked at how many, kept track of how many hours and stuff I was stitching on her, because I would like to actually know that, but oh well. So there's that. People going to StitchCon and the Midwest Retreat. You get to see her. You get to see Rose of Sharon, and hopefully you'll be able to see a finished Hannah Sanderson sampler. Very cool. I have every intention of getting her framed. When that's going to happen, I don't know. I do not know, because the idea that I have to frame her might cost me an arm, a leg, and probably one of my testicles. So, the sacrifices we make for our stitching, I will talk about what I plan on working, which mirror I plan on working next at the end of the video. I found those needle minders, by the way. They were attached to the needle minders on my new start. So Abby TopKnot Stitcher, look at this. We got Pluto. We've got a frickin' octopus thing. And then just a free cat, because I think she said every order came with a cat during that time. Look at how fun. Go support your friends. And I can't wait to meet her at StitchCon. All of the Stitch shenanigans that are going to happen there, but not going to happen at Stitch shenanigans because I didn't go, which I'm... all of the regrets that are happening right now. Okay, anyway. So thank you for those. And thank you for everybody who followed me in my journey to finish Faerie Moon. She was... I just never want to do any project that has solid beading like that again. No, I mean, I can handle a lot of beading, but that moon? Yeah, no, And if anybody knows what Mermaid of the Pearls looked like, that, that's gonna be a while before I get to that one, because, hell no, alright? Okay. We got a new start. We've got a new start. You know it. You love it. I'm coming for you, Bob Floss. Game of Swans. Long dog samplers. I said it right that time. I can't... Can you even... Now, at the time, before I started, I was like, what am I going to do for the colors? Because they give you Gentle Art sampler threads and DMC. I knew exactly what fabric I wanted right away. 32 count white Lugana, that's what I got. Then I was thinking to myself, let's do the decision wheel. And so I spun the decision wheel, and we've got the called for, some of the called for DMC, some of it still on bobbins, and then we got some of the called for gassed sampler threads. And, you know, before I remembered that gassed threads are 5 meter skeins and not 8.7 meter skeins or yard skeins, what the fuck ever. I had to do a little modifying afterwards because I was not going to pay $2 for a color that uses only 1.7 meters. And I'm not going to spend $6 when I could spend $1.05. No, just $1. Yeah, no, $1.05 getting 2 skeins for something that would need 3 skeins of gassed. The one thing I'm upset about is that it calls for nutmeg, which is awesome. Except, you want to know something really cool? The whole purpose of me buying them ordering them at the same time from the same place was so that I would not have to worry about dye lots. These look like different colors, don't they? They're both nutmeg. You can tell, because it says so. One is definitely darker than... Oh, God. Oh. Yeah. Okay, one is definitely darker than the other. I can't tell if the light just... Okay. You can tell. So, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go through the entire chart and just pick out spots where I want to use the light and where I want to use the dark. Or I thought about using one strand of each and just doing the whole piece like that. Although that would be annoying. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go through and see, hey, this would be great for the darker, this would be great for the lighter nutmeg. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, so new start. This is where I am. Started in the center, because you almost have to, I feel. More power. Like, if you've got an exact cut where you know that you've got a 3-inch border, start in the corners. That's what I did with, the Hannah sampler and the Harriet Heartland sampler. If you've got, you got a custom cut with a 3-inch border, start in the corner. But, when it's just like a fat quarter, I think this is, 18 by 27. Yeah, I'm just starting in the middle. But that's what I got. I haven't used any of the gassed yet, but look how fun that is. The gassed would be up here at the what is that called? The flower? The bulb? The flower of the flower? What is that called? The petals of the flower? The petals. So that's how far we are. Just look at it. There is a sal going on, put on by the one and only Bob Floss. 4 Game of Swans. I started it just to purely celebrate my finish. I'm not going to continue working on it after today. This is going to now lead into my plans. Can't wait to work on that in the future. 32 count Lugana, 2/2. Okay, I think I covered the bases on that. Plans. After today, I'm putting that away. I think I'm still going to work on it because I at least want to break out the gas for the petals of the flower, and just do that today. And then the plans are, after that, to go balls to the wall, not literally because that would hurt, on my Hannah Sanderson sampler. I want to finish that by StitchCon. I want to take a finish to StitchCon. One way or another, Hannah Sanderson is coming with me to StitchCon because... One, it'd be cool if it was finished when I took it, so I could put it on the brag table. But if not, I think I would be close enough by the end of June. So I basically have 2 months, a month and a half, basically 2 months, minus a week, to finish the next 4 pages. It's doable. But if I don't, I think I'm going to be close enough to where I could have a finish on Hannah Sanderson at StitchCon. Somebody in my last video said, or maybe they just commented on, I don't remember, they commented on something saying, finish at Hannah Sanders at StitchCon with Hannah Sanderson, and all the shots that will happen. Girl, we don't even need. I'm going to be taking shots regardless if I have a finish, because I'm just going to be happy to be there. Ooh, I'm going to have to save that to the next video because I want to talk more about Operation Meat 399. I meant to today, but hashtag time crunch. So that's the plan: is to do Hannah Sanderson until she's finished. That's what she said. And then, after that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to work on the caster being Nora Corbett, because I think that should be finished. Now, as far as the next Mira goes, I've got 3 Miras started. I've got Sleeping Beauty, I've got Athena, and I've got Angel of the New Dawn. I will be working on Angel of the New Dawn after that. That will be my next big Mira to focus on. As far as Mira's coming up after that I want to work on, I mean, you know, I have Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty is in timeout because I haven't had the guts to take it out yet and see if I even have enough room to finish on the piece of fabric that I have for her. Because you know that whole snafu. If not, go back a couple of videos. Excuse me. What was I going to say? Oh, new Miras. I really would like to do Garden Verses, maybe even Damask Roses. And you notice that I'm doing like the older ones because they don't have beads on them. Except, well, I mean, Faerie Moon did, and she was only number 2. But a lot of the older ones don't. I would also like to start maybe Maidens of the Seasons. Maybe even Touching the Autumn Sky, dare I say, because there's only 1 bead pack in that. Maybe 2, but for the most part, it's all stitches. I think it's a bead pack and treasures, which wouldn't be too bad. I would need to find the perfect fabric for that in a 28 count, because then it'd be more like a 30. This is just me talking out loud. This is me asking you to help me help you guys help me. With my next Mira. I'm holding off, you know, I know I have a lot of the newer ones. I'm holding off doing those for a while because, you know, the Mira site only puts chart updates, you know, every couple of months, and I would hate to be started on, there's already a chart update up there for this one. I would hate to be so far into this one and find out that a wrong color was used in a place that it shouldn't be. So that's why I kind of haven't done any of the new ones yet. Maybe Lady Justice would be a good one. That'd be a good one to start. That'd be a quick one, I think. She'd be quick to stitch. So yeah, that's all I got today. I went by my heart is pounding right now. Going very fast. I think I covered everything. And if I didn't, oops, I did it again. Okay. So yeah, this might be the end of the video. There might be a tour of the Stitchery Nook after this. Or that might be its own separate video. Or it just won't happen at all because I forgot to do it. Or for some reason I didn't end up going. Which would really suck ass. So, I'm saying I'll see you guys tomorrow. Even though I don't need to, because it's Thursday for me, but I'm putting this up tomorrow, maybe evening, because I won't get back till late. Or today evening, if you're watching it tomorrow, today. And, this is too much thinking for me right now. I need more beer, but not Pabst, because that's straight up urine. Once again, if you guys like straight up urine, drink Pabst Blue Ribbon. And if it makes you guys feel any more jealous, this is not all of them that I have. There's more. They're just all on projects. So, I'm gonna leave you with that piece of jealousy. Call me an ass if you want. I know. Isn't it fun? They called me Fast Fingers in college. Anyway, so you guys, keep being amazing. Let those fucks fly. And for the love of Cher, say no to acid, all right? And I feel like my eyes are crossing a little bit. I do have a slight lazy eye sometimes. Say no to acid. If you had to choose between dropping acid and listening to If I Could Turn Back Time all the time, but if you chose the acid, you would never be able to listen to that song again. Don't do acid. We need... Because you'd be wishing you turned back time, so you could hear If I Turn Back Time in the future. Say no to acid. I thought there was somebody coming home. We're good. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow, but you'll be seeing me today. If that makes sense. Leave me a question to answer for a future Stitch with me, which will happen next week, I think. Or just happen in the video. I don't know. I'm very disorganized right now. Where are my notes? I didn't take any. Okay. Bye, guys. We here, y'all.
Like taking a kid to Disneyland.
I'm very excited about it.
I understand.
Let's go. We'll do it. Oh, no. Sounds like there's fun going on here. Oh, no. I can't anymore. Oh, my God. No, I can't. I am embracing it all beautifully. Who made these? I don't know.
Oh my god, child.
Oh my God, I'm coming. Hold on.
Knowing.
Oh my God. Y'all, look at the fabric. Oh, look at the... We got Karen water lilies here, watercolors. Oh my God.
How happy are you that I brought you here?
I am beyond ecstatic. Look at the gold dimensions kits. I'm working on that one right now. Oh my God. Alright. In heaven here. Faerie Moon, with embellishments. Look at this. 2 copies of C6 and 1 with the embellishments. I can't even. I am. Alright, y'all, I'm back from the Stitchery Nook. So I thought I would just take a moment and show you my haul. Not as bad as I thought. Not as much as I thought I was going to get, but we'll start from smallest to biggest, I guess. So first, I'm just out of needles. I like the John James needles. I got my Tapestry Petites for my samplers, and then just some regular 26 size needles. I got another skein of the Gentle Arts Nutmeg. This one actually matches one of the skeins that came that I showed you at the beginning of the video, how there were 2 different colors skeins because of dye lots. This one matches one of them I checked. Alright, next, now I'm surprised I didn't have this one already, but this is just the little booklet that Mirabilia put out for the 25th anniversary, and it's got, stories behind some of the designs, and then you get your free, it's not free, but, that's the design that comes in the booklet. There's that, and then next, this one, people who watch Bob Floss, aka Caroline from Off the Grid Needle Arts, will recognize this one. They had the Dinky Dyes Glendon Place collaboration limited edition kit of mixed berry cheesecake. I got the one with the linen. They did have Ada, but the linen kit was only $1 more, so I got the linen one. There's that, and then this one, of course, I had to get out a Mirabilia. This is number 14, English Roses. I don't know how I feel about the fabric choice, but it was $8. It wasn't bad. So I had to get that. Now next, so I'm going to the Midwest retreat in October, and Farm Girl Michelle Rudy put out that there's going to be a Brenda Gervais exchange, since Brenda Gervais is the guest designer. And I asked her if it was optional. She said yes, but I'm going to feel really bad if I don't. So I decided to pick up this one. I don't know if I'm supposed to be... Are they supposed to be surprises? Oh, well. I guess how it's going to be finished will be the surprise. I got Snow for Christmas from Brenda Gervais. I thought it was cute. And then I had them custom cut a piece of... what was this? Flax linen? Yeah, 36 count flax linen. So I got that. And then the last thing I got... Now, I've been eyeing this one. I didn't realize this was a newer release. I don't remember who... Was it Lisa? I bet it was you, Lisa. I bet it was you. I think you probably mentioned this one. The Prayer of St. Francis by My Big Toe. I mean, can you even with that? Calls for gentle arts, but I think I would just do the DMC on that. I think it would look just as well with DMC. So yeah. A funny story about this one was there was a whole rack of My Big Toe designs, and I couldn't find this one. And I thought maybe I was just not seeing... I didn't know what the design itself... I couldn't remember what it looked like specifically. So I pulled it up, and whoever was there, I don't remember her name, so I'm sorry. She saw that I had this pulled up on my phone. She's like, oh, we've got that in stock. I'm like, oh, where? And it was with all the new stuff. So had to get that. And that, you know, is my haul. I mean, I wish I could have got more, but I think what I got was plenty. I could have got more, definitely could have got more, but I didn't. So there's that. And with that, I'm ending the video. I'm sorry I didn't take as many videos of the Stitchery Nook as I wanted to, but after about 10 minutes, I just got overwhelmed with everything, and so I had to just focus on what was there. Okay? I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.